Okay, so good morning, Joel.
Morning, Adrian. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So I suppose the reason I want to talk is that you've been training since probably January or February, and
Yes.
you didn't spend a whole lot of time training with me, maybe 1 or 2 months. But maybe you can maybe say how it worked for you your first couple of weeks, what changed in your life, and what result you got, and the fact that you were training at home for the first time ever, really.
Well, how I start was I actually bought some of the new shirt from the tailor and did some custom made suits. And because of the COVID, everything got delayed. There were people who works in the tailor got sick. So a couple of months passed by. I went to collect my shirt, and I realized that I gained my weight. And I think the things that I find out that everything is too tight and looks like it's just about to burst, and I cannot wear my shirt and my suits anymore. So I decided to join the workout with Adrian, and he's my friend. He's been recommended for a while, but after a year passed by since COVID, I realized I gained 5-6 kilos. So that's it. 7 shirts, 2 suits. I'm not gonna waste that. So yeah, why not? Yeah. And also happens to the same case happens to a friend of mine too. So I recommend him to join together because of I never try online workout before, online exercise, usually live. So why not give it a go and bring a friend along?
Okay, so if you can take it back to your first week, because I know I trained yourself and Jessica and Ken, and how difficult or how easy it was to follow the instructions at home. Whereas I'm here to get, you're in Bangkok. It's a small screen for you. I've got big screens, but how difficult was it, or easy?
It was easy. It was new from beginning, but pretty much after one session, you're used to it. It's a new, the world has changed because of COVID. We do a Zoom meeting all the time. Why not just doing Zoom exercise? It's nothing different. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as we keep all the equipment to standards and realize that you don't need all this heavy equipment at the gym, but you can use only small weights from beginning or your own self weight, and also the band, plastic band, that helps.
So really, from what I remember, Joe, like you've got it at it from two sides, because you were very fit in your younger years, but now you also got a bit fit. So you got fit, but also tell us about the diet, because I mean, you lost, I think you said 9 kilos in 2 months, but the first month particularly, how easy or how hard it was, because I know you lost 7 kilos in your first month.
I think I find it tough, only the first 2 weeks, because the fasting, the system, the diets that you've been giving me, I never get used to it, because usually when I was in the younger years, you just eat whatever you want and you don't gain weight. You just focus building your muscle and getting fit. But things that now actually the diet is getting better because of the what you give me. It gives me not just losing weight, but the detox process that actually helps me like feeling fresher, waking up earlier. And actually, I used to snore when I sleep.
Okay.
I snore a lot. I actually I snore so loud. If I have someone sleeping with me, then they won't stay in the same room. So it's just too loud. And I was concerning because of when you snore, you don't get enough oxygen into your system.
Okay.
And I wake up, I feel tired after half the day. Let's say that usually I feel fresh the whole day. But
how was your
when I
snore?
was snoring, yeah, there's no snoring now. No snoring. If just in case when I drink, I snore a little bit, but without drinking, no more snoring. So I was planning to buy a Cpap, to cut out the snoring. But now, after starting to do the exercise with you, and there's no more snoring, it's actually a better alternatives.
Okay. So maybe get back to your suits and your shirts. Because if you did lose 9 kilos, how is it affecting your body and your looks and the way you feel?
Actually, yeah, basically I have to buy new suits, and the thing is that the health issue is more concern. I can actually like bring a suit right now for you to see that now it's too loose. Now it's too loose.
Okay. So what advice would you have?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people in Thailand, Joe, would eat in my opinion, a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of rice, and a lot of shit food. And it's not because they want to, it's tradition. So what advice would you have to people that would have to make that change to lose the 1 kilo or the 50 kilos they may need? What advice would you give to them?
My advice is that because of the routine and consistency of how we behave for a long period of time, and you get using to that system, it's hard to change because you've been getting used to the old system, which is the unhealthy system. Okay. So yeah, the key is that you need someone to motivate you to change. It's hard to motivate yourself, but if you have a good guideline and stick to that guideline,
okay. So
the things that the result that you see, you change yourself from seeing your result. Like weigh yourself, you lose a couple of kilos. I used to have double chin, and now like no more chins, one chins only.
Okay. So, Joe, if I could ask you about the love of your life, Jessica, being a former model, she didn't have to lose weight, and when I think from memory, she lost 3 kilos her first week. What changed in her? Because she was very new to training. What changed?
Well, what changed her is I advised her to join you, because before that was she never have a trainer before. We actually go to gym together, and I recommend her to try this because it's a correct way. Because of course, Adrian, he has experience of training correctly with different type of figures, and what I see is that after she complete the first month, I mean, she doesn't only lose more weight, but she gained muscle. So the weight is not the major thing because she's already quite light. She only lose a couple of kilos, like 1 or 2. But what she gained was the muscle, and she has her figure looks stronger. As she won her Asian Next Top Model 7 years ago. So her figure now looks more strong. I mean, the last shoot that she did with her friends, they were like, "Oh, you never age. You look stronger. You look better now." So a lot of compliment from her photographers, and from her friends, makeup artists, that your figure looks better, and then you look healthier and look younger.
I think what she probably done for people that are looking is that, and not just she had a lot of fat, that was her fat level, and that was a muscle. She just she changed her body composition. So she put on muscle and put down some body fat, and she had very little body. So that's great to hear. Bottle of wine for this. Thank you so much, Joe. Okay.
Thank you. I'll buy that tomorrow.
Yeah.